Here is a weird point of irony. Rare Metalmorph is a common card, or at least this copy from the structure deck Machine Revolt. The original printing of the card was appropriately enough a rare from Rise of Destiny. Of course, this premium pack version of Metalmorph is a super rare for comparison. Rarity is something that does not really affect gameplay, because a common copy of Trap Hole and the LOB super rare have the same performance in the duel. So this video is more geared toward the collectors. In Magic, there is a format called Pauper, where the only legal cards are those which were printed at common at one point, with all versions of the card being allowed. But frequent reprints in Yu-Gi-Oh! Make such a format hard to keep track of. Regardless, I think it is time to learn the various rarities, so I can finally stop saying, "Ooh, shiny!" every time I pull a foil card. Before we get into foils though, there are a few different types of common, although, depending on the set, these cards can be close to as uncommon as secret rares. Normal common cards do not have foil art, with the card's name being written in black text for monsters, and white text for spells and traps. These cosmetic characteristics carry over to the other two forms of commons. Short print common cards are still commons, but printed at a much lower rate. And, although their existence has been denied, there appears to be an even more scarcely printed version of common cards, called the super short print, reserved for only the most powerful cards, like Koitsu and Ancient Sanctuary. I do want to point out that rarity does not always correspond to the card's power level, although I do enjoy how lore contributes to rarity in some circumstances, like how one of Rex Raptor's signature cards, Serpent Knight Dragon, is a secret rare, which offers a good segue to foil cards. Rare cards have silver holofoil text, with non-foil artwork. Our first foil artwork is with super rares, which retain the white name text for spells and traps, or the black name text for monster cards. Ultra rares have gold holofoil text, and holographic backgrounds for the artwork. I always confuse these with the similarly named Ultimate Rare, which also has gold text, but an embossed holofoil background, with later variants having an embossed gold holofoil background. At the highest level of standard rarity is the Secret Rare, which has rainbow holographic name text and a parallel holofoil background. Now I realize that this Rainbow Karibo from the first Christmas product opening is a secret rare, which is nice to know. Beyond the basic rarities, there are some more exotic rarities like Secret Ultra Rare, Ultra Secret Rare, Prismatic Secret Rare, and the notoriously difficult to photograph Ghost Rare. On top of that, there are various editions, with first edition making the most sense to me, as the card was part of the first print run of the set. But what about these limited edition cards from Invasion of Chaos? Aren't cards from any out-of-print set necessarily limited edition? That is a bit of a puzzle to decipher, but in the meantime, let's go back to Metalmorph for a moment. This copy has the original artwork, and comes from Star Pack 2013, and appropriately enough is an example of a Starfoil rare. This rarity adds an additional level of depth to the card, with a second layer of holographic film being applied on top of the card. Another example is with this copy of Carnesia Elephant, which has Compass Rose styled holographic foil. Except, not really. This is a counterfeit card that I happen to own, with the real card being Garnesia Elephantis. I just thought that it was interesting that this old fake card sorta predicted the mosaic and parallel rare cards which later followed. Hopefully this video helps to better differentiate the various card rarities, and maybe next time I can go into detail about pack statistics and expected value, but that is a topic for another day.